Let's bring in Fox News contributor, former D.C. homicide detective Ted Williams. He's live in Butler, Pennsylvania. So, Ted, I'm just curious, because you used to be a local cop, detective, Washington, D.C. What are the local cops telling you? Because there was an attempt before the backlash from the Secret Service to throw them under the bus and say that it was their fault because it was their job to guard the perimeter. What are you learning?
Yeah, good morning. Let me just say I'm honored to be on what I define as the fabulous four under unfortunate circumstances. One of the things that we must keep in mind is that someone did in fact die as a result of this Keystone Cop operation, which makes it just more upsetting. And I can tell you, most of the cops here in Butler, Pennsylvania, they're very solid, I got to tell you all. But the citizens are talking, and they are giving a great deal of information. We interviewed several citizens who said the night before that the rally, that there was lax security, that they could get up very close. Somebody needs the answer for this above and beyond the director who has now resigned. Right. Heads must roll.
Right. Some of this video was released by Chuck Grassley, the senator from the great state of Iowa, Ted. And he also apparently got his hand on some of the information that was circulating amongst law enforcement. And there's the shot right there with the shooter down. We fuzzed out his body. Apparently, Chuck Grassley is asking for details about that day because he wants to know, apparently on the list of law enforcement, there was a drone operator who's going to be working for law enforcement. And he wants to know from the federal government, was there a drone? Was it up? Why wasn't it up? Because the shooter had a drone and flew over the site earlier.
You know, guys, I need you all to picture something here. An hour before this rally, they were on to this guy. They had a picture of this guy. Yeah. They knew who Thomas Crooks was. And the question that America should be asking, that we all should be asking, is how in the hell would they let the President of the United States take the stage knowing full well they had this kind of information?
But you know why?
And think about it.
You know why? They had no communication. They were not in communication with the officers that were with the president.
You know, you're absolutely correct about that. And we had someone from the Pennsylvania State Police to testify yesterday that there were two individuals who were overlooking the roof where this killer was on, and that they left their post to go looking for this killer. Somebody needs to be able to respond to what took place. Christopher Wray, as you all know, is appearing today before the Judiciary Committee. I can tell you, do not expect any bombshells to come from his testimony today. I don't expect him to give up very much, but somebody, America, deserves answers. A man died, and a president, the 45th president of the United States, could be dead today as a result of the inaction, the Keystone Cop operation that took place.
Yeah, and Ted, remember, he was on 3 encrypted platforms on 3 separate countries. So this guy could either be a loner who was bullied in school. Why was he contacting these platforms in New Zealand, Germany, and Belgium right before, and one right before the shooting?
There are a lot of questions.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.